Welcome to the Divine Memory tutorial. I want to walk you through the steps of how to log into Divine Memories, all the way to setting up the service and turning it off when you're done with the service. First thing to do is just Google Divine Memories login page, and it's going to give you a couple of options. They both are going to take you to the same place. One is divinememories.com, the other one is us.divinememories.com. But they both take you to the same place. It's going to bring you to this page, and when you're at this page, again, us.divinememories.com, log in. It's a little bit hard to see on the top right of your screen. Just go ahead and click login. It brings you to this page, the login page. Go ahead and put your username, password, and then hit the forward arrow, and it's going to get you in the system. As soon as you log in, you're going to see this screen. It has three screens inside. Focus only on the one on the left. This is meant for your funeral home in case you had three different chapels, as an example, inside your funeral home, then you can have all three different services. So right now, let's just focus on the one screen on the left side. The next thing you're going to do, you're just going to go ahead and click plus. That means you're adding a new service. Once you click in there, then it's going to open the screen where you enter all the basic information of the service, starting with the picture, the name, the date of the deceased, and so on. You can just read through it and make sure you fill all the blanks. In here, they're self-explanatory. Please make sure you fill out all the information, all the spaces that you see in there, so nothing is left blanked. And on the right, make sure you save on the family admins one of the phone numbers for yourself, for your cell phone. That way you become an admin, and in case something appropriate is posted, you can always change it, delete it, either a message or a picture. And the other four phone numbers, make sure you get some family, we call them family champions or family ambassadors. And the reason is very important is because they're going to help you promote the service on their social media platforms so you get more attendees for the service. But at the same time, during the service, they can help you get more people to register and share their messages and share their pictures. So we're going to give them this family ambassador badge that they're going to carry with them so they feel empowered to assist you during the service. Make sure you select an image, at least one, to get started where it says select an image. And once you do that, you can go ahead and check the little check mark, and then it's going to save the service. Once you save the service, then go ahead and click on gallery, and that's how you can add more pictures that the family provided for you. So to add more pictures, once you click in there, click on add photo. Right now it's just showing that you have one photo. So you want to add more. So just click in there. It's going to take you to this screen where it gives you two sources for the pictures, the gallery or the scan photo. If the family gave you a physical photo, then you have to obviously scan them first. But most of the time, they're going to provide those pictures to you digitally. And if that's the case, then you may have a folder where you save all the photos that are provided to you, and then just go to that gallery, select as many pictures as they provided for you, and go ahead and upload them. Once you save the service, you can go to the screen, the actual screen that the family is going to be participating on. And this barcode that you see circled here is where the family scans in order to share a message or to share some pictures. But we need that for something else. You can see in that section that you have the barcode, but you also have a code right underneath it. And you either take a picture of that barcode, make sure it's not corrupted because we need it to work, and it's going to be placed on the next sheet that we're going to show you, or you get the code and we can create our own QR code off of that to make sure that we get more people to participate on the form that we're going to show you in a second. Once the service is over, to turn it off, you simply click on the X red button. And once you do that, Then it's going to ask you to confirm if you want to turn it off. So you click there on the check mark. You're confirming you want to turn off the service, and you can go ahead and do that. If you need to create your own QR code, the way to do it, if you want to do it for free, just go to qrcode-monkey.com. It's going to give you this page, and all you have to do is remember that code right underneath the QR code on your screen. Get that number and type it right here where it says your URL. You type it in there, and then you can select create QR code, and it's going to generate it for you. It's as easy as once the QR code is generated, which it only takes 1 second. Once you do that, you download PNG. You don't have to get into anything else in there. Just download PNG, and it takes you to your download files on your computer. And once you have that, and make sure you always test it with your phone to make sure it takes you to Divine Memories app, and before the families arrive as well. So always do a little test there. Remember, the reason we're doing all this is because we want to make sure we serve all the attendees, or at least the majority of the attendees. Our goal is to be able to capture about 75% of the families and be able to serve them on the pre-need side and eventually at the at-need side. So to do that, we need 3 pieces of information. But first, we created this form to make it easier for them. Instead of scanning, sometimes they feel a little intimidated about scanning the code and going through the app. As they come in and they register themselves on the register book, instead of doing all that, we also have this second option where we can give them this sheet that has the name of the decedent, it has the picture, and it also has the QR code. We need those 3 things. You can do it yourself, or we can help you put it together. This little form has the instructions of how to put in a message, of how to share pictures, but you can also get 4 of these pages out of an 8.5 by 11 sheet, and we just cut them and give 1 to each. And as they're waiting for the service to start, they're kind of looking around. They can play with it, scan it, and do it. So that's the purpose of that, because we noticed not many want to be waiting there at the register book section, and sometimes they feel a little intimidated about working on the screen. But if they're sitting down and they have all the time, they have hours of time, they can always spend the time doing this. And then that's where the family members can help them share the message and also share some pictures.